Actually,
Well, if you do it properly, when you get to the phase where you just have to hit him 5 times, it should still be invulnerable.
oh my god. Everyone's gonna get knocked down to 1/4 of their health. So I'm probably just wiped here. Charges himself in the die or something.
I would be ready to die. Because if you do it quick enough, as soon as you get to the next fight, the other person will be resurrected. That works at it.
Does it only replace one person though? Wow, it actually replaced Selfie for Twisted. That's janky. So I should hero them before.
Well, your Irvine's hero is running out. Nope, don't hero her, fuck her.
Alright.
Fuck her in the ass.
Risk it. Four. Wow, I'm gonna do extra just because.
Yeah, well, you're doing it right there.
Stop! So I'm actually surprised they haven't replaced Quistis yet. Like,
Actually, you could probably save your other hero for when it runs out on him.
oh yeah.
So, since he's going to be good for the next few fights, so you still got Zell,
But he's at only 180 HP.
but he should be invulnerable until pretty much the very end. And then if you just leave one person unbuffered, well, pretty much as soon as you get to the final fight, if you use a hero on them, after Irvine pushes her to the limit, it's over. Since the hero will last the entire battle.
But there's a chance that they're gonna hit me before, like in that window where like my hero wears off and then.
Well, no, Irvine, this fight, you use your demolition ammo. Then you go over and you use your pulse ammo. Then as you're using your pulse ammo, someone uses a hero on a different character, not Irvine. And then, because by that time you should just have to attack them 5 times.
Yeah, I'm actually waiting for Quistis here to be replaced at some point.
Well, I think Renault is going to get replaced. I think it starts from slot 1 and works its way down.
So I hero whoever else comes in then?
Yeah. To me, that sounds like a sound tactic.
One more. For good measure. But seriously, what the hell? Like, why has no one been brought back yet?
I don't think there's been enough time that has passed. But you got so many limit breaks off before, so if you use the rest of your AP ammo and your pulse ammo...
Yeah, but Irvine did get hit a few times, though. What? What? Excuse me. Chill. I need a fuck, lady. It's about time. So now I hero them.
That's what I would do. You can save it for a squall too if you want. Because you'll come back soon.
I'm actually surprised previous red point and everything. So I was just one shot.
Well, you didn't press it. When I said crit, I thought you stopped spamming it for a second.
No, I canceled the last shot. Because I thought it was enough. And I was like, nope, that's not. So yeah, I think I'll just use it on Valve. Unless Squall pops in right away, then I'll do the Squall. So another butt puncher, guys.
Yeah, but this is actually good for me because now I get to figure all this shit out. Oh, so maybe that aura stone that you were looking for on the Ragnarok was for pulse ammo. So maybe that's what you use the ammo refine.
I don't think we ever pulse ammo the aura stone, or we didn't refine an aura stone into ammo.
No. Yeah, I'm not sure then. But somehow Cordelium got more pulse ammo. Because he used it throughout this entire section.
I am going to see well, excuse me. If Squall doesn't come in right away, I'm just gonna Hero Zell. Oh god.
Oh, it's 1 HP.
Should I Elixir Zelda and then Hero Stone him?
Nah.
Just Hero Stone him right away?
Yeah. And because no matter what, he can't get hit with anything, so giving him Elixir isn't going to do anything.
We should be able to get one more limit break with Irvine at least. Oh, no, he's dead.
No, Hell's Judgment. 1 HP.
Oh, it is. Oh, yeah, you're right. Woo! So, demolition ammo or AP ammo? We only have 2 AP shots.
Yeah, I didn't go.
Oh, no, 8. Wow.
Okay.
What?
Because I think this does more. There you go. 5 hits.
Okay. Finally, Jesus, dude. Alright, so we get 5 hits in and we should be set. Which should be easy with 3 characters, but we'll see.
Squall coming in at the very end to take the credit for everything.
Yep. Your sensation.
You ready for time?
Yep. Time. It will not wait. No matter how hard you hold on. Lady, chill out. We know we're out of that someday. Ooh. Who is she drawing Apocalypse from anyways? I don't think any of our characters have Apocalypse.
Unless she drew it from herself.
That makes no fucking sense.
Fuck you, Squall. And that should be time.
Is that the last
hit?
Yeah. Okay. Just want to make sure. 12:04, guys. We did it.
Oh man, it's probably been almost 2 decades since I've seen this ending.
I just saw it a few days ago. I could definitely shave off 2 hours easily. Just from not resetting as many fucking times.
I think getting a sub around 9, so I think taking 3 hours off would be relatively easy for you.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to safety with killing the Sphinx. Yeah, maybe sometime. It's gonna be a while. So 9:45 is my safe estimate for August if I'm running it. But man, safety saves are gonna be very, very necessary.
I was like, watch it freeze.
I was just like, whoa. What's going on? So wait, do we have to watch all the way to the credits, or is that pretty much like viable for submission at this point? Oh, right.
Maybe not. I think you usually have to do the credits.
Okay.
But like I said, if you're gonna submit this, I don't think anyone's gonna care.
Yeah, they're like, whatever.
Careful, guys. Don't pick their own time.
GG, thanks for the GG, Peanut. Yeah, we did it. We did it. Almost midnight too, guys. Can you believe it?
At least that makes me feel decent about my notes.
Yeah.
I need to figure out where Cordelia got all that pulse ammo from.
I have a feeling it's like just normal. I just probably fucked up farming it right.
No, because it has to be a refine.
Lick me. Lady, you're in limbo and that's all you're thinking about still. Jesus. Oh, my eyes.
My little salty Nestor never came back after as much as he was sitting there saying that this is the only day he looks forward to. Like I said, I messed something up, that's why I need to go back to...
I was thinking that's going to be like one of those ammo refines and then trying to figure out which one to turn into pulse ammo. Lick me. Patron? You don't belong here. Alright, so this is the part where Ultima Sia is coming back and she's like, I need to die. Excuse me, have you seen a little boy? Yeah. That boy won't go anywhere. You seem to know him pretty well. Think so too, poor thing. She looks like the Mona Lisa right now, dudes. And here's Ultima Sia.
Alright, see, laser cannon refine, energy crystal, power generator, alone card, and then a forbidden magic refine.
Alright, so the only thing I had was a laser thing. I only had one of them. So where do the other laser cannons come from?
I don't know, I'm looking it up right now.
There's no more need to fight.
Oh, that could be the blastoid.
Oh, you're right.
Monsters.
Unless you could just buy it from somewhere, that'd be like... Yeah. Steal over you, 6 for the follow. You came in just in time to watch. Well, I mean, I pretty much ended the run. 12 hours, 4 minutes. I could easily clean up 2 hours from that, from just not resetting a fuck ton of times.
Yeah, I'll have to message Cordelium about it.
Oh man, I can't believe I was that bad. I was like 10 hours. Hell yeah, dude.
Well, we started Ultimisia around 11:30, so we spent 34 minutes on the final boss.
Well, a seed from Garden. Yeah, so this is where she's like, oh, I created you guys? What? Both Garden and Seed were your idea.
But Lone said that you weren't able to change the past, so this doesn't really make sense, because if he's going to the past and telling her that to create all this stuff, then they effectively changed the entire course and stuff, when Alone said that was impossible.
Alone can't change the past.
She did, because she's the one that sent this back. She's the one that caused the time compression.
What, this? Oh no, it wasn't Alone, was it?
She's the one that started the whole thing.
Oh, I thought she just sent Ultimacia back to the future and then.
Well, no, that's
Ultimacia
why
sent
when she like did the whole time compression, so and that's why her and the group Kuna ran out. So she's the one that started all of it.
Hey. The only lick me permitted here is you. Get the fuck out of here. Nasty.
Squall's like, this man touched me. It's like, it's not molestation, it's masturbation.
Right.
Oof.
It's like that anime where the future guy came back to the past and hooked up with himself. Yeah, it's not gay, it's just masturbation. Advanced masturbation of all things.
I know this is on the video that you're gonna submit.
It's fine, we'll get rid of this eventually.
It'll always be archived.
Yeah, I mean, there's anime titties already anyway, so... I mean, what was the other run that I had that we were talking about sucking dicks? Tumba? We talked about sucking dicks for like the last 20 minutes of my Tumba run, dude. Come on. It was just like... Oh my god, I can't believe that was a PB. Noah. Where are you? I'm all alone again.
It's like after all this, I don't feel like staying up and working on FF2 right now.
Would you be able to buy them?
No, if I pulled an all-nighter, I could do it, but...
Oh, hey. Good choice. Like to roast your Dana?
That one's 8.
Mm-hmm. 1 hour speedrun? Roughly.
Sub 40.
Actually, he's actually going to push it hard because I think the world record for it is 36 minutes.
PS4. So I have to get an SSD.
Yeah, SSD is going to be like huge.
Well, I guess PlayStation 5 when it comes out is going to pretty much trounce all the PlayStation 4 shit. And it comes built with an SSD.
Yeah, that actually makes sense.
And the frame rates and everything else is going to improve, so...
Wait, for specifically that game? I think that game...
All games. Because they...
Should it be locked at 60 though?
Load times. Well, I don't know what that is locked at. I meant load times, not frame rate. But I'm sure frame rate may be affected. Unless they have it locked at 30.
Yeah, 30 or 60 I think would be the case. There's a lot of really good game engines that are locked at 60 just because, like, I mean...
And if you go any above that, you weird glitches and shit happen. Because that's why, like, Resident Evil 4 on the PC is so broken, is because it, I think it does 120, and it allows a lot more glitches and stuff that is not possible.
Don't even know where it came from.
Nah, like I said, Cordelium had like 20 pulse ammo.
Oh, can you plug in my phone real quick? It's on like 1% battery. Oh. It's probably gonna die the moment you plug it in. I wouldn't be surprised because it's gonna turn the screen on and like, BOOM!
Yep, we saved it.
Thank you.
Sad thing is, hit a charger right here.
God. I was wondering where it was, and I was like, the last time I saw it, it was plugged in.
There, now she's a little more attractive.
I don't know about that.
No, we need to blur back. Nope, getting worse.
Oh god, it's like demonic now, like the fuck. Yeah, I actually do like the very ending part where like they're walking around with the camera because it's like it wraps things up really well. So instead of just like a plain credit screen, it's like you're seeing kind of like the aftermath of everything's going on. But yeah, I need to look into how we find out that Squall is actually the son of Laguna and Marion.
Has seen it happen in this run?
I think we skipped like a lot of stuff.
I know. Well, the ex-Huntman guy like running out. That was where he gets gunned down at the thing, and we hid.
Because that, like I said, I think it was like one of the tutorial things that pretty much tell you like Laguna is Squall's dad, but I can't remember exactly where it was. But one of my friends brought it to me, and I was like, clicks so well. Because I think it said like Rain died after childbirth, and the village was like, "Hey, we're sending him to an orphanage."
Shed a tear. He has a heart.
Heading to bed. All right, Peanut. Thanks for sticking around, man.
Yeah, we'll catch you
Tomorrow.
possibly sometime this weekend. I don't know if he's gonna follow us or not.
Neon. Okay, now that you're done. Now that you're done your warm up, do a real run. That was the real run. I mean, it was a shit run, but it was the real run.
Yeah.
But man, I can't believe my disc 1 was that sloppy though. That's a whole hour and a half of just fuck ups. And then disc 2 was cleanish, so disc 3 was fucked up again.
Yeah, no, we lost disc. Disc 2 was the only good disc.
Yeah. Which is surprising because that's the one that I practiced. Well, not the least. I guess the uniform are the ones that I practiced the least. Oh yeah, we did it, Mickey Pie. We did it, man. Man, I actually wish that like they kept the all the work like for rendering stuff. Like, could you just imagine like this probably took them like weeks of rendering for all the cutscenes of Final Fantasy VIII, and you run on a modern day computer, it's like 3 hours done. And like you can see all the compression artifacts too, because this is all just how everything's separated into like rectangular cubes or rectangular blocks. That's the compression method that was common back then for PlayStation games. And like, I just want to see it crisp. It could be like that same resolution, but I just want to see it like really clean. And that'd be nice.
Go back, do it.
But they don't have the files anymore.
Well, I mean, no. You go back, you model it, you redo it.
Oh.
What's he doing there?
Fishing, man. Fujin and Raijin are back with him because he got corrected on his path.
Oh, shit. I thought he was black.
Yeah.
He was so dark in the game.
Yeah, you're right. You are right, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Fucking assholes.
Oh, he has a sense of humor now, too.
Yeah. His innocence has been restored. See, he was a good guy all along. It was just Ultimisia that took fucking advantage of him, dude. He was there supporting Squall the whole way. Lurking for most of the stream, dude. That's love right there. Support for 12 hours of just fuck ups. Say, oh no, reset. So Laguna visiting Rain's grave. Yeah, this is the scene where they said that she looks like she had a baby. What do you call it? Baby bump? I was like, I don't know, man. It's just bad CG from like the 90s. So I don't really know if that counts as her being pregnant.
Yeah, Who's Renault's mom's name again?
Julia.
Julia. I ask you that every time we play this game.
Yeah, basically, like, Luna never returned to Julia, and then she ended up hooking up with Caraway. So basically, the parents' love is realized through their children. Which is really weird. Actually, like, I think Rain was way more beautiful than Julia anyways. Just look at her. She's, like, actually cute. That's probably why he never went back. Yeah. He never went back just because it was just like, you know what? Fuck it. I found a cuter girl. But it's kind of weird that her fucking gravestone's so grandiose. Just in the middle of nowhere.
He just looked like Michael Jackson right there. His facial features and cheekbones and everything.
Rainbow. So how did Squad get the name Leonard then, dude? Is it just a
Let's see if Ford has his blonde beard.
He probably shaved by now, dude. Yeah, that's what I was like. He has no hair. He's bald, isn't he? Actually, he had a bandana thing on it, didn't he? Yeah, it looked like he had a beard like during that one part in Esther though, or no, on Ragnarok. So I guess that's when he is in Esther as well. It's romantic. And we get
and just murdered an entire field of flowers.
We didn't murder them.
And just like those flowers aren't coming back.
No, they're good, dude.
So you can yell at Ken Narita for not backing up his shit.
It's all Square Enix, dude. The story of Final Fantasy 7 and 8 is just ridiculous because like they didn't back up any of the files for 7 really. But the reason they were able to port it to multiple things is because they gave a half build to Eidos, which did the PC build, and that was after Final Fantasy 8's PC build. So like they didn't say Final Fantasy 8's PC build, but they say Final Fantasy 7's, and Square Enix is like, hey, we want to release both things again. Can we get the files? And the Eidos is just like, oh, we have 7, but not 8. Shit.
So Quistis looked really bad there, and Irvine was all hitting on her, and he pretty much said during Disc 3 that Selphie was the love of his heart.
Yeah, but I mean, he's just flirting with everybody. Robin Williams, guys. Ah, my lovely wife. Dude, that's a big titty goth MILF for there, dude. I don't know.
See, these guys look so different than in the other cutscenes in the game. It's just like they look like they have 2 different animation teams like working on it.
Could be.
Because that looks nothing like the other scenes that she was in for both Quistis and Edia.
I can imagine like after they finished working on the game, they just went back and like improved on things and made this at the end, you know? Hot dogs. No, hot dogs, dude. Wait, did they already show that part? Is that eating hot dogs?
No.
Here we go.
No, I haven't been here yet.
Here we go. Hot dogs. Get off my plate, dude.
I like how he has that girl next to him, and he's just sitting there like shoving shit in his mouth.
Who was that girl? Was it random? Oh, random. Okay.
I thought that was the one girl that you,
Oh, the one that confessed to him. Well, why is he gonna get angry for it? I don't get it. They're just trying to help him, man. Dude, just wasted a hot dog.
Fucking hot dog. Where's Skunky at when you need him?
Right. She's trying to pick his nose or something.
Nope, Squall never made it back. You never saw him.
Nah, we see him.
He's stuck in the past.
No, he's still there.
Oh,
It's at the end of the credits.
Oh, just say.
Oh god, dude, that man, we need a CRT. That thing is looking pretty janky right now, man. Like, why would they render this? Why wouldn't they just like have it as a text file just scrolling? Well, they actually had actors for them? What the hell?
Action. So it's probably the CG. I wonder if they were actually modeled off people. Because
I mean, it can be, because like freaking Sid looks white as hell, and I think they just have a Japanese name for him. Or maybe it could be.
Yeah, it's just like what the hell's it called?
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta question some decisions made in the 90s for video games. It's just like, it's mostly scrolling text with a few things they could have as like PNGs or JPEGs just floating up. It's just like, it's pre-rendered. Could you just imagine how much disk space? Well, I guess it's the last disk anyways.
Okay.
That's probably, like, yeah, most of the disk space was probably taken up with this.
But you can't, because no matter what, like, if you're on disc 4, you can still explore the entire world, so it has to have the entire game.
Yeah, but I mean, like, in terms of cutscenes, though, like, they cut out all the other cutscenes. There's like, right here, ending scene. Might as well. Because, like, yeah, I mean, the game, pretty big world, like, but I think, like, in terms of game files themselves, about all the music and cutscenes is probably like 300 megabytes, and the other like 350 megabytes is like music plus cutscene. Actually, was the music on Final Fantasy 8, was that MP3 or was that just like MIDI-ish?
That I couldn't tell you.
I think it was like a MIDI synthesizer through the PlayStation, which made it sound good, and then when they ported it to PC, it sounded worse because they don't have a good sound chip for a lot of them. I'm not sure. Still at it? Yeah, we actually finished 12 hours, 4 minutes.
We're just waiting for the ending to play, because I don't think we can turn it off until it says the end.
I don't even know what it even says. That's right. Just like, boom, back to the main menu. Oh yeah, I fucking reset so many times, dude. Easy 2 hour save on the next run.
It took so little, and like from when he started to now, the time passed so little that his scar is still raw on his face.
Yeah. You know what, the thing I can't believe is the disc that I'm fucked up on the most is the one that I practiced the most. Like, oh. And I could have finished 20 minutes earlier if I had just limit braked.
Yeah, I guess I need to do this.
The end. Oh, thanks for the GG.
It's a little late.
Let me see. I guess thanks for sticking around, guys. We actually finally got a full run of Final Fantasy 8. I should be.
It should sound up.
No, that's
is it your splits?
shouldn't be.
No, you hit spacebar. And let's close this. Oof.
Yo, Timeline, thanks for the GG. The Spriven GGs. Actually, who should we give the raid to? Should I go for
I don't know who.
Weiss? Is he even on still?
I don't know. I wonder if ZG is doing the Jack in a Box game with Mother Dragon.
I don't think they know each other. Do they?
I don't know. It's interesting that they're both playing.
Chewy Zero's gone. No, Rat's actually on. What the hell? We're gonna give a raid over to Rudy here, who's currently playing Final Fantasy 12. Thanks for sticking around, guys. And we finally got a full run in, so yeah, I should be getting a sub 10 in the next few weeks. I need to go back and practice all the discs again, especially discs 3 and 4, because I'm not good at that part. So yeah, over this month, I'll be refining that run as much as I can, and then I'll go back to Final Fantasy 4. We'll probably do some Final Fantasy 4 practice before the end of this month too, but like Next month is going to be focusing on 4 and then learning
That's-
15. But thanks for sticking around. We're going to give Rudy exit rate. He's currently speedrunning Final Fantasy 12. It looks like the PC edition.
I don't know. If you don't hurry, it'll raid by itself.
But yeah, thanks for sticking around, guys. Have a good night.
You didn't hit the button.
Oh,
Oh, you did. Yeah.
okay,
from
I
here.
thought I did.